Hi, today we will present the upcoming Google update for the search engine, and it's exactly the visual stability what's coming for the website. My name is Carlos Bracho, head of technology on Axel Springer National Media and Tech. My team is taking care about the whole technology and tech issues of the Axel Springer news websites here in Germany, and I give the word to you, Johannes.
Okay, yeah, some words for the Google updates. Don't know if you know, the Google algorithm is constantly evolving all the time. Alone in 2018, there's been around 3,200 changes, small changes. And additionally, from time to time, Google is implementing bigger changes to the search system, as they call it then. And since 2010, there's been over 60 major updates to the Google algorithm. And those include the big names, perhaps you have heard of them, like the Panda update or the Hummingbird update. And those updates mostly focus on special parts of the Google algorithm. For example, the Panda update concentrated on content quality, the Penguin on web spam and stuff like that. And additionally, since 2016, Google included extensive updates called core updates. Actually, there are around 3 core updates per year. And those updates always changed the SERP a lot. If you don't know it, SERP is the search engine result page, like where you, when you search something, where you land there. And those updates can change those SERPs a lot and can be business threatening depending on your share on the Google traffic there. And as you can see in this example, the visibility on Google massively jumps on all those updates. And most of these updates, like in this case, the Panda update, are not just a one-trick pony. They are corrected afterwards from time to time. And most of those ranking factors has been content related. But beside that, Google is trying to give the user the best trying to give the best content. Google is also more and more implementing ranking factors to favor sites with the best user experience. Some few of Google updates were announced before their release, especially the big ones, and those examples here has been implemented before, like mobile friendliness, the HTTPS websites, and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, but now in November, Google confirmed the next big update for next year, for the May in 2021. And even if it seems like a good move from Google to focus a little bit more on page experience, at first, those updates are always a threat for webmasters at that point. So we always think, oh God, no, there's another Google update coming. And in this part, visual stability, the CLS, what we're talking about here, and new metrics for the page speed, LCP and FID, will be added to the UX signals, combining them to the search signals for page experience. And to identify those layout shifts, it's not so easy to do it a little bit like Google does it. Google already implemented a report for the core web vitals at that point in the Search Console, and with definitions when it's good, bad, as you can see here, or optimization required. And the complete value per URL is always the worst from those 3 factors, LCP, FID, and CLS. And as you can see now, CLS is responsible for the bad ratings of most of our URLs at build. Mobile is a little bit better due to AMP there. And this is the same for the most websites we can have a look into, and also the reason why we are focusing on CLS right now. And besides the GSC, we're using different tools to track the shift coming from different sources also, to define the biggest problems. There are page speed insights. No, you're a little bit too fast. Page speed insights, Lighthouse, or a Chrome plugin we have there. And now on the next sheet, on the one hand, we're looking into the shift by different items on the site. For example, navigational part, what you can see on the left side, like the site is jumping. Okay, The site is jumping a little bit due to the navigational bar there or social embeds and stuff like that. And we're testing those elements with the article dummies to prioritize fixes in the different dev teams then. And on the other hand, here on the right side, you can see a big jump due to ads there. And that's what we're focusing at first with the team of Carlos. And for that, I pass on to Carlos.
Yes, thank you, Johannes. You all must think, so what kind of technical people are speaking there if they also can use a PowerPoint. It's not my fault. Microsoft Teams just spinning around today. But I will show you how to make advertise CLS compliant. You've heard before, perhaps from other sources, advertising is a big part of this project because advertising is from scratch jumping. Advertising is jumping on every website. Johannes showed you with this animation, but it's something like this. That's a live example of ads. Ads are jumping. Ads are changing the layout of the website, and something we're working with this since several years ago, but now it's a problem for Google, and the problem is we have to adapt ourselves. There's no negotiation with them. What is until now the first only solution what can avoid this kind of jumps to use placeholders? That means now we are working internally with UX and UI to find the best way to make placeholders on the websites. That means when the website is being loaded, a placeholder for the advertising will be already there. That means there will not be jams. The ads they will be shown in these placeholders. It's a big challenge to do it because you don't know which kind of ad is coming. You don't know which size of ad is coming. Not every ad is having the same size, and that's a big challenge for us. What are the pros and the cons of the placeholders? So the pros, of course, CLS will be improved, and there will be no movement in the page content. But the big question is, I was not sure if it's a pros or a cons. It's really user friendly. It's user friendly to have perhaps ugly or not nice placeholders on the website. You have holes on the websites because of Google, because of the ranking. I'm not sure if this is user friendly, and I will be happy to go in the discussion with you after this. And the cons are the website will look ugly or not finished with the placeholders because from the UX, for the UI perspective, you have a not finished website there. And what should we do with bigger or with smallest banners? We don't know it. Advertising they can different, and they can have another sizes. And another question is, what if no ads? If you can see here this example, you have a website with placeholders, and if no advertiser, if no DSP wants to bid for your impression, you will have empty placeholders on the website. And we're thinking about it, what to do if the ads are not being showed. There's not another option. So you need an internal strategy for fallbacks. This kind of fallbacks, what we're thinking about, if there are not coming ads from any ad network, we'll use fallbacks in this case. As you see, that's as a fallback of the build shop, and you have to have this kind of a strategy. Internally, the publishers, they will also get an ad server, and we'll make the connection on the publisher with two ad servers, with the media house ad server and with the publisher ad servers. That means if the publisher house doesn't have ads, the publisher can play his ads. But also, if you don't have an ad server, you can make this placeholders directly from the content management system. You also can be creative. There are also some creative ways to solve these kind of problems, because sometimes placeholders or big places without ads, perhaps they are not always ugly. As you can see my animation now, that is a medium rectangle position on a website. But this, as you know, this medium rectangle position can also get bigger ads, like a half page ad, for example. And what will we do if there's a smaller ad in a bigger position? We'll make it in slot sticky. That's a nice feature, especially for the media house and for the clients, because the viewability and it looks good. It doesn't look ugly. You just need a strategy perhaps for the ad mark or something like this. But we like this kind of thing with creativity. And also important is the lazy loading improvements. You have in our case, I don't know how with another websites, we are rendering the ads below the fold with lazy loading, but you need a strategy there. Ne? You need to know, okay, in which speed or how this lazy loading should we work well in order to not get jumps in the website, but also not getting a bad viewability. We need the viewability also good on the websites. And what's important for you? UX UI team. I don't know that the developers they don't have to make the placeholders with CSS something like this. Talk with UX UIs internally. These placeholders they have to pass with the website. They had to look good. Also, really good recommendation. That's not an ad-only problem. Watch on your websites. Do you have widgets? Do you have navigation? Do you have some third-party vendors inside? But also jumping on the website. It's not an ad-only problem. Please check it. In our case, internally, we have a working group for this issue, and the people from the whole company are inside, from the content management system, from the publisher, also from the technical part, because everyone has to do about it and make experiments. We don't have the only true make experiments, make A/B tests, coordinate everything with your SEO team.